about this, like, we haven't really done kind of get to know us video or anything like that. So that way you guys kind of get to know us pretty much. Yeah, so I need to find some questions online, and we're gonna just do that since we only have 30 subscribers right now. So
we have 40 now.
Oh, 40 subscribers. So she just found some questions online, but eventually, like, once we get more followers or whatever, and then we can do like a Q&A where you guys ask us questions. But for now, we're just gonna do this way.
How old are we?
I am 27. Damn, I thought I was 26 for a second. I'm 27. I'm gonna be 28 in July, so halfway there.
Me too. I'm 27, and then my birthday's in September.
Dang.
So we're gonna be 28 this year.
I know. It's kind of scary, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, time goes by. After, like, high school, it just goes, like, every year is just, like, dang. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, 27. We're both 27.
Where do we live?
We live in LA.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you specifically where.
Yeah.
We live in LA. I lived in LA my whole life. I think you. Oh, she has two,
we
obviously.
both have, yeah. Actually live like 20 minutes away from each other.
Oh yeah,
when we first started talking. I have lived in San Diego too for school. I was there for like 5 or 6 years, but then I came back. So.
And it's funny, I used to work in San Diego. Like, I would go to work over there, so we might have ran into each other back then. But
How did we meet? We met through a mutual friend. Well, she was my coworker, and then his friend.
Yeah, so it was my friend, her coworker, and pretty much my friend invited us to go eat, and I think she invited you to go eat too.
Yeah, I had already hung out with her the day before, and she was like, oh, well, me and my friends are going to go out to eat tomorrow, which would have been Saturday, if you want to come with. And I was like, yeah, but then I was like, you know what, I kind of don't want to go. And then I came up with like an excuse. I was like, oh, I'm going to babysit or something like that. And I was like, no, just because I didn't want to go. And then she ended up saying that they were going to go eat like 3 minutes from my house. So I was like, you know what, I'll go.
Yeah, and then all she told me was that she's like, oh, one of my coworkers is going to go. And we're just, alright, whatever. Like, we're just going to go eat, whatever. And then
it was funny because the day before when I saw her on Friday, she gave me a rundown on everyone. She showed me pictures. Yeah.
Yeah, and we didn't know. I mean, she just told us like, oh, like my coworker's going, so whatever. We're just like, cool. So we went, and then were you there before us or no?
Yeah, I was already there.
Yeah, I don't remember, but anyway, we just sat down, and it just happened that she sat down right in front of me. And then we just kind of started talking throughout the night and kind of clicked, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, like, I automatically, like, fell in love with her smile and, like, how easy she was to talk to. So I wanted to keep talking to her, obviously. What about you? How do you feel?
My initial thought was, I thought it was funny, so I just kept wanting to talk to him. I kept trying to make conversation towards him, is what I was trying to say. Mm-hmm. Just to have more reason to talk to him. And then I remember when I went home, I told my mom, I was like, oh, I really like this guy. And he requested to follow me on Instagram.
Yeah. As soon as the dinner was over, I was like, bro, like, give me her Instagram or whatever. And then, yeah, she gave me her Instagram and I followed her. And then, the next day, I think it was, or a day after, 2 days after, I forget, I posted something on my Instagram, and I posted something on my story, and she liked my story, so I was like, you know, like, clearly, she wants me, because that's what that means, right? But anyways, yeah, so she liked my story, so after that, I knew, like, there was something, in my head, I'm like, there's something there, you know?
I just planted the seed. I was like, okay. Also, I did text him right after the dinner because he had paid for the dinner, so I just Zelled him my half. So I was like, oh, like, I Zelled you. So he already had my number, you know. Mm-hmm. And then it was just like, oh, it was nice meeting you. Hope you hang out with us again. And I was like, yeah, for sure. And then, yeah, the next day, I think I liked his his Instagram story, and then I just kind of planted that seed, and then walked away.
And I didn't even text her until like Thursday, so that was like probably like 4 or 5 more days later, and then.
But then like he kept asking my coworker.
Yeah, because I'm like that type of person where I'm like, are you sure she's interested before I try to. I don't even know what type of person I am, but I think I was just joking around, like, oh, like, so what's up with your friend, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, I think, like, Thursday, I finally was like, you know what, like, let me just text her. And then I texted her, and then she texted me back, and then we just started kind of talking from there. And then...
We have not stopped talking since then.
Yeah, we're having a baby. And we're gonna get married, and, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. What do we do for work?
I'm a truck driver. Out of high school, I washed cars for a bit, and then I kind of tried to do my little business, but then I did pretty okay, but it only lasted a bit, and then after that, I got into truck driving, and that's what I'm doing right now. I move heavy equipment, so I don't know if you guys ever seen like those trucks with oversized loads on the freeway with the pilot car in the back. That's what I do.
Me, ever since I graduated college, I've been a behavior technician. So I work with kids who have autism. But now I've been promoted, so I'm a supervisor. So I work under a BCBA, and I oversee a caseload. I think our caseload's like 18 right now. 18 kids. And that ranges between, I think my youngest is 3 years old, and then our oldest, 18 or 19. I think his birthday's in October. I think he's gonna be 19. Anyways. Yeah, kids from 3 to like 18. I supervise them. I supervise the technicians. I write reports for insurance companies. And yeah. And I've been doing it it will be 6 years in July.
Yeah.
What was our first date?
First date was a cooking date.
It was so funny because I told my parents I was going to go out to eat dinner. And I told them coming to his house for a cooking date.
Yeah, no, it was, I don't even know how that even happened, but yeah, that's our first date, literally.
It's because we like, when we were texting throughout the week, he started making a list of things that I just wanted to do. And I think cooking together was one of them. So he was like, oh, why don't we just like cook together?
Yeah, that was our... Yeah, so I remember we made tacos. And it was pretty fun, honestly. Like, I've never really cooked before that. Like, I cook, like, and stuff like that, but I never really cooked, so it was cool, it was fun, it was something different. And then, we were cooking and talking, and then at the end, the food was pretty good. The tacos were pretty good.
Yeah.
Now she cooks for me every day. Just kidding, I cook for her too. I make barbecue for her.
Yeah, he's gonna make me hot dogs today.
I'm gonna try to make carne asada fries today too.
How long have we been together?
2 years and like 2 months around there. Which is crazy, like to think about, like, because we've known each other. Well, we've been dating for 2 years, and like we're already about to have a kid, and like we're going to get married next year.
We live together.
Yeah, we live together. So, I think, like, definitely, like, when you know type thing. Because I've always had that feeling towards her. Like, I've always known in the back of my mind, like, that's that person. And, like, although it's, like, a little bit of time, it's, like, you just know.
I think you just know, yeah.
Yeah. Especially since we're older now. Well, like...
We already knew what we wanted.
Yeah.
And I think that was one of the first things we did talk about. Because I remember you asking me, oh, how many kids do you want? Like, what does your future look like? Like,
everything, like, when we talked about future-wise, like, yeah, kids, like, I don't know, just, like...
Just, like, values and morals and stuff like that, too.
It was all, like, matching and aligning. We all wanted the same things. I think, honestly, like, I remember... When we wanted to move in, everyone was like, you're crazy, like, you've only known her for, like, a year.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, like, so what?
My dad, too, was pretty mad, because he's like, you've only been with him for a year, and you want to move in? And
yeah. But, like, to me, it's like, my whole argument is, like, there's people that are together for, like, 10, 20, 30 years, and like it doesn't work out at the end, and it's like, so I think to me it's like
timing doesn't really
timing.
matter.
It doesn't really matter, you know. It ultimately is up to the people and like if they want to work things out or not, you know.
Yeah.
So, and plus it's like a risk, like,
Mhm.
and she was a risk. It wasn't really like the risk to reward was worth taking. You know?
Yeah, it's crazy how fast things are going, but I think because we're older
Yeah.
and we already know what we want, like
Everything's
2
just working.
years, yeah, it's not.
Yeah. I feel like it's 2 years, but I feel like I've been with her for like 20.
Yeah.
Like, and especially like honestly, like after her moving in, I feel like things just got even easier. Like I feel like we didn't have it. Obviously we still have problems, but like the problems were less.
Yeah.
Because when she was at home or whatever, like we'd have to wait until like to talk things out or whatever. But now we're just like, we're here, so yeah. Any problem, you gotta figure it out, you know?
Which we don't really have any problems.
Yeah. Every little, if we do have a problem, it's like a stupid and small thing, you know?
Yeah.
So, and everything has been fine so far, and we're happy. And yeah, 2 years out of a million to go.
Yeah. Next question. Annoying habits that we have. Okay, I'm gonna go first. Because there's two things that I thought was annoying, but I can't remember what the second one.
Oh my God. So,
the first thing is that when we run out of toilet paper, or if we're running out of the paper towels or something, like he doesn't go and get another one.
sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't.
And like, okay, he'll go get another one, and then he'll put it next to the toilet paper, or next to the toilet.
Not yesterday. Yesterday I put it. But
And then he'll leave the empty one,
No,
with the cardboard just right
no.
there in the thing. Yes, you do.
Sometimes. 50-50. But yeah, I do that sometimes. I don't know.
There's one time too, he asked me, because I was using the paper towels to clean, and he was like, do you need them still? And I was like, no, I'm done. And then he didn't put them back where they usually go. Like, we have a little hook where you put the, and he just left it on the counter, and I'm like,
yeah, sometimes I do that.
oh yeah, and then he leaves his socks all over the place. Socks all over the place.
No, it's either there.
But he leaves them there during the week, and then I think during the weekend, like, you put them away. But I'm like, oh, the house is messy, like, I don't want to.
No, I either, because like, when I go to bed, I don't like sleeping with my socks, so I just take them off and I throw them to
And
the
then
corner.
sometimes the dirty laundry is right there, and he'll throw them to, like, the other
Well,
corner.
I try to make it, was maybe I missed. And then, like, in here, I never really leave my socks here.
No, but you leave your, like, sweaters over there.
Yeah, I do leave my sweaters there.
Yeah. His sweaters from work, and then they just pile up.
Yeah, that's not that bad. Could be worse. I think the only...
Boogers, he needs some
Oh my God, you're done already. It's my turn. But, I think the only thing I could think of, is that, like, if she ever gets angry or mad at me, she'll, like, do everything on her, like, by herself. Like, she'll just start taking out the trash. I'm like, let me help you. She's like, I got it. And then she'll go take out the trash. And then, like, she'll climb up on there to go do... I'm like, bro, I know you're mad. Like, I can help you with this. She's like, no. So I'm like, alright, whatever. But...
Yeah, it's because you become an independent woman.
Yeah.
That's your man.
And I'm just like, whatever. I think that's the only thing I could think of. That's like... I'm like, bro, just let me help you, you know?
And then the last question is, would you rather stay in or go out? And I think we're two opposite people, because I would rather stay in.
I hate staying inside. I hate being home.
Which is so funny, because a lot of our dates, like whenever we would hang out Saturdays, we would spend it just here at your house.
Yeah. But I think it was because, like, she had a curfew, so we had to be home. She had to be home by 11, so we couldn't really go out.
I had to be home by midnight. But,
Midnight.
like, okay, but...
But yeah, okay, by the time we go, let's say...
Where are we gonna... Okay, but going out doesn't just mean, like, going to a bar or the club.
No, but
But
like,
we would spend, like, the entire day almost here at your house. But maybe it's because we didn't see each other that it was just, like, our quality
maybe.
time.
Yeah, I guess.
Because we would spend all day here, and then we would go out to eat, or we would order food, too.
Yeah, I don't remember, but yeah, I hate being home. Like I feel like my days are not wasted, but like I need to do something outside.
Yeah, and my parents and stuff. We've always just stayed home. So I'm such a homebody, and I prefer to be home.
Not really, but I feel like you've changed now.
Yeah.
I feel like now, like we go walk, like we'll go.
We're up early during the weekends.
Yeah, like we'll go. I don't know. We'll just go do stuff. Like we'll go to the stores.
We'll run errands that we need to.
Yeah, I feel like we'll go to a car like we went to a car show not long ago.
Mhm.
So, I feel like for the most part, we never really are home. Like we're always doing something if it's not, you know.
Yeah, and it's so funny because before I moved in, I would always sleep in during the weekends.
Oh yeah.
And I would sleep in until like
1
12 or 1.
Yeah. Like I
in
always
the afternoon.
I always thought like, cause I wake up early, so I would text her like at 8 or 7. I mean, I would be up like at 6, but I would text her like alright, like 8. You know, she's probably up. So I would text her like at 8, and then she wouldn't reply to me like until 1. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this girl? You know, like I'm like either she doesn't like me or like I don't know. But then like even after we started like talking more, like she just it would be the same thing. It was actually that she was just waking up at 12,
Yeah.
1 o'clock. But now
I can't do that. I'm up by like 6:30.
Yeah. So I don't know. Well, I wonder why that changed.
I don't know.
But for me, I'm happy because I'm like, dude, I cannot be with someone that's still asleep until 12.
Yeah, but it's kind of nice because now we have a routine on Saturdays. Like we'll just get up early in the morning, we'll eat breakfast, and then we'll go do what we gotta do, come back, and then usually like we'll hang out with his friends or his family or my family. So
yeah, we usually always have something to do. If it's not like like she said, like something with my family or her family or my friends, and then we're always doing something. Fridays we try to just like hang out like ourselves, or if not Fridays, Sundays. But throughout the week, we're either hanging out with family. I said already, family, friends, or
yeah. I like having a mixture of both.
I can see that. I guess both, but
Saturdays are usually the days we go out, and then Sundays we'll kind of stay home.
Yeah, and I think that works for us. Because it's like both. I'm happy. She's happy.
Yeah.
That's our Q&A.
You guys can comment questions.
No way.
In this video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You guys could comment down questions, and if we get enough questions, we can do a part 2. Thank you for watching.